Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks with me, Rocker, your friendly neighborhood tank driver. Today we will be driving the American T6 tank destroyer, the legendary M18 Hellcat. At first, a bit of information about this vehicle. It is, as the name says, a tank destroyer which has a very good gun, and this particular model is ridiculously fast if you let it accelerate enough. Disadvantages: it has practically no armor. Well, 25mm at the front, but it might as well be armored with wet Kleenex paper. Now, a bit of background information, since this part is a bit boring. The American army in the Second World War had two distinctive types of tank forces, if you want. They had the well-known M4 Shermans, which were actually intended as just for infantry support. This is why they had very short 75mm guns, which fired mainly high explosive rounds. To combat other tanks, they had a dedicated tank destroyer force like this, the M18 Hellcat, which had much more powerful high-velocity anti-tank guns. The problem with high-velocity anti-tank guns is the high explosive charge of the grenades had to be much lower, since the force applied to them when shooting is much higher than with low-velocity guns. Now, back to the game at hand. As you can see, I bounced my first shot right off the strongest armor of the IS here. The second one bounces off unluckily from the turret frontal armor, as is expected, since this is usually the strongest armor of a tank. Now I'm trying to find out where my targets went. I can see them on the minimap, but it's behind the rock there. So now I'm waiting until I spot more targets, and see here a perfect shot in the lower plate. He exposes himself much too long for the one shot he could take in that time. And he pays with his life, as you can see now. Bang! Probably hit right his commander's cupola. There's also a KV-1S, which presents me with wonderful shots in his turret side. And once more, nice shot. Now I'm unsure what target I should take. The T-34-85 is in front, but I keep concentrating on the KV-1S. But Artie takes him out. Now I can see he's advancing, so I lead the shot and kill him with a perfect center mass kill. Now I can see that this flank seems to be clean, so I decide to move up center. And I see a Jagdpanther, but I can't get a shot because he's behind a rock. And it would have been a bad angle. I would have probably bounced off his frontal armor. I advance once more and see a quite strange sight. A Tiger P, which presents his backside armor to the enemy. And frankly, that is not how armor works. The backside should never be pointed at the enemy, unless you are trolling or driving a KV-5. Seeing as I got no other shot, I decide to advance once more through the center, and I see an AT-15A. I hope he's looking in another direction as I advance on him, because frontally he's extremely tough, even sideways. I could probably not penetrate him. But as it turns out, he's showing me his side. I aim at the lower part and get a quite lucky penetration, because it could as well have been eaten by the tracks. Now I see he's advancing on me. I try to aim for the weak spot, but I can't even penetrate at his frontal weak spot. So I attack and try to outflank him, since he has a fixed gun. Try to go for another trank shock, but this time doesn't penetrate. So I load the gold ammunition with superior penetration, which finally manages to damage him. Now I keep blocking him on the backside so he can't outturn me and continue putting shots in him. Now I change position because I don't want to present that other tank with more shots on me. However, he has already been taken out, so I'm safe for now. Further advancement towards the enemy spawn point, and I can see it has already been cleaned up by my friends. Now I'm looking for the last targets, but those are both quite powerful tanks, so I don't want to be at the front here. I decide to hide between these trees and use the spots of my friendlies. And get my kill stolen. Well, it wasn't my kill, to be honest. Now there's the last enemy tank, a T-29. I tried to go for a turret side shot, but it is quite a bad target and I don't want to expose myself because he could easily kill me with one shot. The shot at the commander's cupola, well, goes badly. I don't even hit it. So I'm waiting for him to expose his side armor to me, but I don't know if it's just luck or if he's more competent than I expected, but he never does expose his side armor. Even here, as you can see, he slips back into cover just before I reload. And once more, he slips away. Now I still try to go for the cupola shot, but well, he dies before I can get it off. Now, that was a quite exciting round in the Hellcat, and not too bad damage-wise, almost 2000 damage, and that makes for some good credits and XP. With that, this episode comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed it, and well, we'll see us next time.